In today's video, I'm going to show you how to easily find best-selling crafts to sell in your Etsy shop using the Pinterest Trends tool. If you already have a handmade shop or you're thinking of starting one, be sure to hit subscribe and the bell so you don't miss any tips when I post them each week. If we don't know each other yet, my name's Cassie from the website CassieSmallwood.com, and on this channel I share with you tips on how I grew my handmade business from $0 to $10,000 months. So let's head over to my computer and I'll show you how to use Pinterest Trends to find hot items to sell that will make you sales every day. Okay, so we're going to head over to trends.pinterest.com. Then when you get here, this part right here, if you wanted to type in a certain phrase, and you could even compare it to another phrase. But what we're going to look at today is down here where it says 100 Pinterest trends. Okay, so we have rewilding, space everything, 90s rerun, finding balance, internationally inspired, conscious consumption, pampered pets, responsible travel, beyond binary, and home hub. So let's dig into a couple of these. Let's start here with 90s rerun. So these are all the things that are trending on Pinterest right now, like the top trending things. So we have 90s cartoons, hip hop parties, Y2K outfits, 90s music, scrunchies, braided hairstyles, grunge fashion, 90s streetwear, hair clips, lip gloss and liner. Okay, so let's look at scrunchies really quick. So when you click on that, it will take you just to a bunch of Pinterest pins, like the top Pinterest pins. So you can look, there are like tutorials of how to make these, and these bow knot ones, crochet ones. So this on its own could be a possible item. This one has like pom-poms on it. So you can just scroll through here and like look at all the different things. The velvet texture, and like, you know, pay attention to all the different patterns. Like leopard print is really big right now, so leopard print would be a possibility, or these buffalo plaid ones. Okay, so let's get out of this one. And let's go back to the Pinterest 100. And we're going to go to pampered pets. So here we have outdoor cat playgrounds, pet resorts, pet fashion. If you know you crochet or sew or something, you might want to like dig into that one and take a look. Dog patios, if you do any woodworking stuff, or I'm not exactly sure what that is. Goat playhouses. Goats are pretty big right now, so that, you know, you could look at things for goats. Halos for blind dogs, dog toilets. I have no clue what that is. Cakes for dogs, pet memorials. This actually right here could be a whole store. You could dig into this, but you know, there are so many different things, jewelry and like stones to put in the yard and things like that. So if you wanted to just do a store around that, that would be a possibility. And then we have cat birthdays, and that's it for that one. So let's dig into the cat birthday party ideas. So what I do is just kind of look and see what's on here. Looks like we have a lot of party decorations. Wall decorations, party favors, little favor bags. So basically any kind of party decorations you could do for this. You could do straw, like little straw decorations, games. So I would head over to Etsy now. While you're on that Pinterest page, I would take some time and just write down some ideas of things that you might possibly want to make out of all of those decorations or whatever, party favors. Just kind of write some general ideas down. And then come over here to Etsy and let's put in just cat birthday party. But as you see, when you start typing here, it's going to give you suggestions. So let's just go back to cat here for a second. So when you type in cat, it gives you all of these: cat collar, cat tree, cat bed. So you could also look into those as well if you wanted to, but let's just stick with what we're working on here. So let's do cat party. Okay, so then we get cat party decorations, invitation, boy, party favors, supplies, invitation, plates, hat, sign, invite, and centerpiece. So let's go to decorations. So when you search for this term, you get 11,000 results, which is a lot. If you're just starting out, to be able to rank for something under just cat party decorations, that will probably be pretty difficult with that many results. Up here, it's going to give you some other options. So you could go into these, like black cat party decorations, white cat party decorations. That's getting a little more specific, so your results are probably going to be less. So let's do black cat party decorations. And that gives you only 3,000, a little over 3,000 results. So that's getting better. So what I would do here is just kind of like scroll through and see, and you could do this on the main just cat party decorations too. Just kind of scroll through and see what some of the products look like. And then, oh, that's interesting. The cat unicorn. That's different. So, then I would get a little more specific. Once you kind of take a look around and see what's on here compared to what was on Pinterest, I would get more specific. So let's say you decided to make cupcake toppers. So we're going to do cat cupcake toppers. So that only gives you a little over 1,500 results, which I think is pretty good. Like I would say anything around 1,500 and down would be a good amount of results that you could actually get seen on here. So then what I would do is start looking through some of these like top results. So we'll go with this first one. All right, so these are really cute. So the first thing to look at is right here where it says other people want this. 7 people have this in their carts right now. That's a good indication that this is something that sells well. Now, of course, you're not going to make the same exact thing as this person, but just, you know, so you have an idea, like these cat cupcake toppers are actually selling. And so then we're going to look here at the reviews, and I want to see if these top reviews are for this actual product, which they are. So like this review is from August of last year, June of last year. This one's from just 10 days ago. And this is a couple of weeks ago. And these are all for the same product. And then when you click more, there's even more for the same product. So cat cupcake toppers could be a good product. Now what you would want to do is come up with your own unique thing. So these are paper. Let's take a look at this one too. These are actually different, so let's look at that. So we have this one. This says 12 people have this in their carts right now. And then let's look at reviews. Yeah, so these reviews are still for the same product. But these are actually personalized face. So I don't really think these are necessarily cat cupcake toppers. So I wouldn't use that as an example, I guess. So let's go for this one. Okay, same thing here. 9 people have this in their carts. And then these reviews are all for this product. And they're all fairly recent, nothing from this month, but still within the last couple of months. And they've probably sold them, but people just don't leave reviews. So, okay. So I would say that cat cupcake toppers would be a good product to put in your shop. Definitely worth a try. Now, the other thing is you would want to think of other words. So you could use like kitty, kitty cat, kitten, cat theme, kitten theme. So let's start typing some of those in here and we'll see what happens. So cat theme. So as you start typing that, then you get cat themed gifts, cat themed birthday party, cat themed bachelorette. That's a whole other thing. So, I mean, this cat theme is obviously big for parties. So you could make a whole shop around party decor with the cat theme as just one of your product lines. So if you go to cat theme bachelorette, you'll probably find a bunch of different things. So yeah, they have t-shirts and cups, banners, hair ties, temporary tattoos. So you can use all of these as ideas too. Just whatever you do, don't copy what someone else is doing, because even if they're successful with that product, does not mean you're going to be successful at that product. They could have been on here forever and a million of those, and that's why they're ranking so high. Like, there are so many factors going into this, and so you don't want to compete in that way with somebody who's ranking at the top of the results. Speaking of that, so cat themed bachelorette, there are only 149 results for that. So you could definitely get seen in this category. That's not even that many pages of results. I'm not sure how many items are on one page, but it looks like there are only 4 pages of results. So even if you were the very last one, there is a chance that somebody will go through all 4 pages. If you get, if you're on page 100 out of 1,000 pages, then you're probably not going to be seen. But this would give you a really good chance of getting seen if you can make something in this category. So now, if you have some ideas of what you want to make, so let's go back to Pinterest. Okay, so I've gone back to Pinterest, just on the regular Pinterest, not the trends. And so I put in DIY cupcake toppers. So this will just give you an idea of like some different ways that you could make your cupcake toppers. And of course, these aren't cat ones, but just to get some ideas of like different mediums you could use besides just paper. One thing I was thinking, I didn't see any like this, still made out of paper, but using like the googly eyes that you could buy at the craft store, or also, how they have like the plastic whiskers that they put on stuffed toys. You could use those as the whiskers, just to make something a little bit different that will get attention. So anyway, you can look through here, find, different ways and different ideas of how you can make your cupcake toppers. You could also search for cat cupcake toppers or kitten cupcake toppers and get some ideas from that, and, make it your own unique thing. So then the other thing that I wanted to mention is, on these Pinterest trends, you don't necessarily have to just go with this one thing. So the cat theme, it looks like when we looked that up on Etsy, people are searching for other things cat themed. So think about combining some of these things. So maybe the cat theme with scrunchies. So you could do cat scrunchies or cat hair clips. One of the other things on the top 100 list was space right here. And so think about combining that with like scrunchies or hair clips or, any of these other things. I don't have time to go into every single one of these things with you, but, you can look through all of these and they'll change over time. I'm not sure how often Pinterest changes these, but I would guess maybe every month or every season. So you can go in and like look at all these different categories and see what you can combine and, come up with your own unique ideas. So just as an example, let's go into Etsy and look for space scrunchies just for fun. Sorry, I sort of nerd out on this stuff. I love looking for ideas of stuff to make. Like, I always have a constant list of ideas that I could add to my shop. I usually don't have time to add all of those, but it's fun to just look. Okay, so space scrunchies, there's only 215 results. So that would be awesome. And then as we're going down, so like if you see something like this is a really good indicator right here. Only 3 available and it's in 19 people's carts. So let's take a look at that and just see what they did here, like what they're, it's hard to tell what the print is. Oh, it looks like it might be Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, which I would be really careful with using any things like that because Disney will hunt you down for sure if you're using their licensed stuff. So watch out for that. But let's go back out here and take a look at something that is not Disney related. So like this one, Galaxy Hair Scrunchies, is in 3 people's carts. And then this one right here has the little bow. So I think this would be a really good combination off of those trends that you could use. Just be sure to make it unique. You know, look around for different fabrics than what the people are using here. And like I said, I would not use anything licensed, Disney or any other trademarked things because they'll come after you and then you're either going to have to remove the item or you're going to have to shut your shop down. So that's not really the way you want to go. Also, don't forget to look up here for some other ideas. If you wanted to make scrunchies, it looks like all these ideas would be scrunchies, but and then let's look at cat hair clips. So this has a lot more results. 4,323. I mean, I wouldn't let that stop me from putting something in my shop. Just realize that it's going to be harder to get found in the search. So you may have to do some promoting on your own outside of Etsy. Or you might be able to find a more narrowed down term to use that you'll be able to rank for. But so anyway, let's take a look at these. The different kinds you have here, like those. Oh, those are cute. And then this one with all the little cats on it. This one's in one person's cart. So let's look at one of these top ones here and see if these are selling. So 3 people have this in their cart right now. So that's a good indicator. And yes, so we have some reviews from December, which is only last month, and September and August. So yeah, something like this would be a good possibility too if you wanted to make this type of thing. So I don't want to let this video go on forever. I could dig into this stuff all day. It's so crazy how many ideas you can come up with. But the main thing is just get on the Pinterest trends, kind of use your mind to brainstorm some things that would be fun for you to make, and then go over to Etsy, check out your ideas, and see how many search results there are, and in some of those results are the people selling them, and then get to work making them and get them in your shop ASAP. So I hope this has been helpful for you, and I would love to hear if you found some awesome ideas. I wouldn't share them in the comments what your ideas are, but I would love a comment and let me know if you got some good ideas from this. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit like, and don't forget to head over to my website and grab your Etsy ebook for beginners. The link's in the description. I'll see you in the next video.